Hello everyone, welcome to Small Woodlot. This is Pat F here. The other day I was doing an inspection on a saw, gave it a redneck compression test, and a few other odds and ends to it. And well, during the compression test, it locked up on me. Well, we're dealing with the aftermath of Hurricane Ian up here in New Jersey, so we're not outside playing around or anything, so we're going to go ahead and tinker with this, see if we can figure out why it's locked up. I'm sitting here in my living room, and I got this here with me. It is a Stihl 048 Super with the electronic quick stop. Well, we'll see how good that is.
Not so
and while
sure.
this is a beast of a saw, weight-wise, we see that it's missing a few key parts and components, as always.
Why is there a wire here?
Well, that's part of the issues with it. So now we're going to go ahead and open this thing up and see what we find wrong with it.
This thing's
So
bigger than
please
my head.
stay tuned while we go through this. We'll have a little bit of fun. Okay, here, I'm going to go ahead and just dive into this, see if I can get the side covers off of it. Get the wraparound off of it. Christopher can clean these plastics up later for me.
Yes, something to do.
All right, now let me see the rest of the way this handle will come off of here. I got the bottom of it loose over there.
Right here.
I got the two screws out of there, don't I?
No, there's a Torx or an Allen or something. Torx.
I want the handle to come off, buddy. Not.
This gets screwed into here. This is a part of this. So if we unscrew this, this handle might be able to come off. Is what I'm saying.
Well, we'll see about that in a second. You're not cleaning that up in here, buddy.
I know. No, this is not Febreze. It is soapy water.
I know. You're not using it in here.
I know.
Okay, that's all loose. Where's that little pick you had?
Right here.
Those screws are free. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time I've ever taken apart one of these Stihl saws, so bear with me. I will go ahead and get things figured out here.
This is moving along with this.
Yes, I know. That is part of the anti-vibe.
Oh.
This is my fuel tank split. It's a fuel tank split, or case split. That's oil. Alright, I think we are going to have to remove the carburetor.
Sounds easy enough. Hopefully.
To prove it was not a compression issue,
Here, you hold it down.
the spark plug is out of it and we're still locked.
Completely.
I admit, folks, I'm an amateur at this, so any help, any suggestions will be greatly appreciated.
Found a big ratchet in my toolbox. Half inch, I think.
Yep, that's what it is.
I don't even know why I need this. I don't have any. Oh, I do.
Alright. Okay. Right now we are missing the breather tube. Our wire for our ignition system is broken off for the automatic electronic kill switch. There's our fuel line. Okay, Chris?
Yes.
Gonna need 2 nuts for the carburetor. Remove the carburetor. That looks like about a
I have
8
them.
millimeter.
They're not.
Deep. You got deep?
Try. Most likely not, but try.
Way too small.
Okay.
Yep, 8 millimeter.
Ah. That's why I have so many tools. Because I never know what socket is which. Until I read the labels. You want an extension?
From what I understand, these saws are supposed to be very good saws. I'm not just going about the name of Stihl on it, but the 048 is supposed to have a bit of a reputation of being a strong
Here's an
running
extension.
saw.
If you ever need it, there's the extension. just never seen this big of a saw. Have I? No, I don't think so. Legacy.
Okay, folks, I figured out where my issues are. So far, it is down here in this mess. Apparently, there is something getting caught up in the magnetics of the flywheel. And I have a feeling it has to do with the electronic chip and the coil. So I'm going to dive into this a little bit further and see what I come up with. Let's stay tuned and see what's going on. All right, I'm going to take out the coil and see what we got here going on. Hey, Chris?
Yeah?
Do you have an Allen set?
I have Allen keys.
All right, break them out.
Set.
Break them out. I need 2.
What sizes?
I'd probably say about 6 millimeter, or maybe even less.
These aren't labeled, so I'm not really sure.
Well, that's all right. This one's it.
All right.
Dad, Bella wants some loving.
Okay, well, you take Bella into the other room
Okay.
because this is not the Saw Dog Cafe. And that would be the wrong dogs for the Saw Dog Cafe.
Yeah. Coco and Yokai are saw dogs.
Nope.
They like to play with wood.
Oh, so does Bella.
I kicked a piece of wood once, and Coco just started chasing it.
All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. I have the electronics here and the coil. I don't see any real issues with this other than broken wires. And so I will put this over here in the parts tray. But this I don't know if you can see that, folks. The little piece of screw was locking up everything, because now she spins. More garbage. Well, now, what I think I'm going to do, I think I am going to pull the muffler and let's see what we got inside the chamber. See if we have anything that should be alarming or not. That is a Torx. Who's in the kitchen?
Me grabbing my food.
Okay.
Why?
Just making sure Yokai's not playing Bandit again.
Oh. I'm just gonna get home yet.
Oh boy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we got the exhaust opened up and off of the saw. Let's take a look at what we got here. Chamber doesn't look too bad. A little dusty, dirty. The screen, actually, looks perfect. So I'm not too concerned about that. Hold on a second. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now a moment of truth. All right, now there's the piston and the skirt. I have some scoring on it, but the cylinder looks pretty good back there. Yeah, I think we're gonna need some top end work on this saw. You go ahead and tell me. But do I believe that'll keep it from running? I think that ring is pretty well seized over and not going to go ahead and seal up compression well. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and pull the cylinder off of this thing and the pistons if I can get them off. I've already split the tanks from the thing. Let's see what we got here. I already know that we got some scoring going on in here, and it is not good. So we're gonna see what we got really going on inside this cylinder. Because I know the piston is scored. Well, we're gonna see what's going on with the cylinder itself. And I will probably order the kit for this and see if I can get a reassembly manual and get this thing all cleaned up. I'm going to tell you something. A lot of what is going on with this saw, I think, has to do with the way it was cared for. For some reason, I don't think it was cared for all that well. The one is missing a lot of screws. Two, it is extremely loaded up with sawdust to the point where all the anti-vibration was all gone. but it was a sawdust holding it together. And that was all packed in there nice and tight. So what I'm gonna do is investigate further and learn more. The more I learn, the better off I'll be on diving into these things. Now, am I saying I dove into it the right way? By all means, no. Am I saying that this is going to be the best saw for me to learn on? Well, can't be all that bad being, well, a free saw. I got the cylinder off, and let's see what we got in here. This is the exhaust side, and I'm going to try to get us down into the light here. Let's see what we got. I'm trying to get you in there. I'm not seeing that looking too bad. Hey Chris,
Yeah?
you want to come on over here and remove this lampshade?
Remove what?
The lampshade.
Alright. You're in the way of the camera.
Yes, I know.
Oh, okay. And also, I did something. Now this thing just looks something like that.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I doubt that you can really see in there too well, but she is scored to the point where I can feel it with my fingernails. So I'm going to call this cylinder here history. Now when I come over here and I look at the piston, okay, the rings on this side, the back side of this piston don't look bad. Okay, this is the, of course, intake side. And yes, they are sealing. But when I pick it up and turn around this way, looky here. Loss of compression, excessive oil burning, heavily scored. Now if you look at this saw, you can tell she was ridden hard, she was run dirty, and put away. Looks like complete lack of care. So, I'm going to end this video right here. I'm going to box all this stuff up. And hopefully I will go ahead and get myself a rebuild kit for this saw sometime in the future. I hope the Tin Man, Harvey, Iron Horse, Bellhopper, even Donnie Walker or so forth help walk me through bringing this back to life. I know my friend Dan from Kane Custom and Andrew will also give me support on doing this, along with many other YouTubers, because I'll be the first to admit I am not a two-stroke technician. Yes, I've worked on engines before, and I understand that these are just like any other engine. They are a pump of sorts. But, well, we're going to be getting it going slowly and surely. So please, Cut me some slack as I go ahead and pull funds together to rebuild this saw. I will let my son clean up the housings and the casings and so forth. No, that's a scratch in the
Oh, alright.
carbon. But,
Leave it to the pro dad.
yeah, right.
I just fixed this all.
That doesn't mean you're a pro.
I just fixed the craftsman man.
That doesn't mean you're a pro. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a gasket delete on this and possibly a little bit of part work when we do it. Anybody knows where I can get parts for this, please chime in and let me know. And have a great day. Be kind. And let's have some fun. Talk to y'all later.